Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is the day that the Lord has made, and we are rejoicing and we are glad in it. Welcome to the Ramonepreston Show. Today is Millionaire Monday. It's Millie Monday. Today is Monday. Look like, I don't know how that got turned around. Today is Monday, November the 28th, 2022. This is the day that the Lord has made, and we are rejoicing, making sure all of my lights are good. Looks like we're ready to roll. I hope all of you have had an amazing Thanksgiving, and now that we are on the other side of Thanksgiving, on our way to celebrating Christmas and New Year's, but we still got time to get our businesses and our finances together. So if you're coming on, please put in the comments what city you're watching your boy from today. I would love to know what city you're watching me from today, and I want to personally and officially welcome you to the Ramonepreston Show on this Millionaire Monday, Cyber Monday. For all of you that are shopping online, that are going out trying to find those last minute deals, or maybe you are one of the ones who's taking a whole lot of stuff back that you bought for Black Friday, but now you don't want it on Cyber Monday. Whatever the case is, welcome to the Ramonepreston Show. Just in case you don't know, now you know, I'm your host, Ramonepreston, and every Monday through Friday, 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time, guess what I do? I show up here, not just myself, but my squad, and we bring the game to you because we want to show you how to properly start, how to properly structure, and how to properly scale your business and your income streams. So if you have a dream and a desire to get that bag, if you know without a shadow of a doubt you want to become a millionaire, you want to be financially free, and you want to experience real business success, I'm going to be the poster child for you because I've gone from hood figure to seven figures. Everything that I've created was created out of scratch, just from the top of my head, what God gave me, what I researched, what I prepared myself for, what I worked and experimented with. And after 20 years of being a full-time entrepreneur, I have put together some of the most amazing programs, some of the most amazing courses, and some of the most amazing content that I know can change and transform the trajectory of your personal, your professional, and your financial life. So I'm glad to be here on this beautiful Millionaire Monday, November the 28th. All week is going to be an amazing week because this upcoming Saturday, just in case you didn't get the memo or you forgot, this Saturday, December the 3rd, I'm hosting a free 2-hour web class on holding companies and creative tax strategies. So if you want to learn more about holding companies, if you want to learn more about creative tax strategies, if you're already in business and you know you want to end this year strong and you don't want to end up owing too much in taxes next year, or maybe you just don't even know how to put your financial books together before the year ends, I'm going to be covering all of that this Saturday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. It's a 2-hour web class on holding companies and creative tax strategies. And here's the good news. Here's the good news. Here's the good news. It's absolutely free. You ain't even got to pay to show up. All you got to do is RSVP. But before, if you haven't already, before I give you the information on the RSVP for this Saturday, I want to prepare you all this week on some of the most important things that you should be thinking about before this year comes to a close. Now, it's a lot of people out there, and I hope you ain't one of them, but it's a lot of people out here in the internet world who are already checking out mentally and waiting to 2023. Don't you dare do that. Don't be one of those people who thinking to yourself, man, I'm gonna just wait to 2023. I'm gonna just wait till next year. I'm gonna just wait to tax time. No, boo, no, dog. You need to focus on what you need to do now. Now is the time. This is the day. And today, tomorrow, this week, next month, for the rest of this year, you need to be dialing in, focusing in on what are the most important things for you to succeed in your business. Now, with that being said, today I'm going to be talking to you about the 5 keys to creating valuable offers. 5 keys to creating valuable offers. Now, I'm really giving you a cheat code with these 5 keys because a lot of times when I come on the show, I share information with you on this show for free over the internet on a live show. I share information with you that I give to my clients and my mentees and my students who are a part of my programs. So this is really, really a treat, and it's a cheat sheet that I'm giving to you because I typically use some of this content for my clients and my mentees and my students, but I felt like today I should share a little bit of this information with you. But guess what? If what I share with you on the show is not enough, you can always get access to my courses. I have an entire online training program with hundreds of videos, tutorials, documents, and forms. And this whole program is called A Millionaire Blueprint. And it's really a millionaire blueprint to show you how you can go from zero to becoming a millionaire as long as you're willing to learn the information and put the information to practice. Now, what do I teach in this millionaire blueprint? I teach you how to start and structure holding companies. I teach you how to file and form your paperwork for these holding companies. I have documents. I have the operating agreements. I have other agreements that you need if you have 2 or 3 or multiple LLCs. I have walkthrough tutorial videos to show you step by step from your EIN number to your articles of organization to your operating agreement. I also have courses on creative tax strategies, sales, marketing, real estate investing, corporate systems and processes for your KPIs, and I show you how to literally build an organizational enterprise out. And if you take this information that I share with you and you apply it, you're gonna see results. It's just almost impossible for you to learn the things that I teach you about business and finance and you don't see results. And if my online program is not enough, I have a millionaire mentorship program. It's a 1-year coaching and consulting program where I not only give you access to my online training, but I also give you access to my weekly coaching calls. I give you access to my quarterly workshops that we do 1-day deep dives into sales and marketing and finances and operations to help you really build your business out. I also give you access to at least one initial one-on-one coaching session with me so we can sit down and we can put a game plan together for the entire year. But I'll share all that with you at the end of the show. Today I want to talk to you about the 5 keys to creating valuable offers. Now, the reason why I wanted to talk about creating valuable offers is because a lot of entrepreneurs, they get caught in the paralysis of analysis, which means that when you have an idea for a business, when you got an idea for a product or a service, or you come up with something that you think can sell, a lot of entrepreneurs, they get stuck in the paralysis of analysis. So that means you stuck analyzing what you should do. What move should I make? Where should I sell it? What my email address needs to be? What do my domain need to be? What type of website I need? You gotta forget that stuff for a minute, and you gotta think about how to create valuable offers. One of the biggest mistakes entrepreneurs make, and I'm talking about 99.9% of entrepreneurs, one of the biggest mistakes they make is they don't create valuable offers. They don't create valuable offers. You might be one of those entrepreneurs where you got a good idea. You got a product or a service, or you putting a business together. You got your name right. You got your you know how you want to operate it. You know you the CEO, your wife or your spouse is going to be the COO. You got all this stuff figured out. But the problem is you don't have an offer. You have not presented to somebody like me or to your market what your offer is. In other words, when you get your idea, you got to turn that idea into a product and a service, and you got to offer it to people to give them an opportunity to say yes or no. This is one of the biggest mistakes entrepreneurs make. And so I want to give you 5 keys to creating valuable offers. Now, keep in mind, this information is exclusive information that I teach and I provide for my students and my mentees. A lot of this information is not even for my students, it's for my coaching program, because I really work closely with my mentees, with my coaching clients, because I want them to succeed. I look at it this way: if I'm coaching you and you're not winning, then it's something wrong with me too. I can't just keep blaming the players. I have to also look at the coach. So my objective as a coach is to get you results. I want you to get results. All that other stuff you can find other coaches for. I want you to get results. I want you to get business and financial results. So we're talking about 5 keys to creating valuable offers. Okay? And I'm saying valuable offers because you have to have offers that are valuable. Now, again, everything that I'm sharing with you, please understand, I'm trying to figure this stuff out myself. I'm trying to learn this stuff myself. So the past couple years since I launched my coaching program, since I launched my online training program, since I started digitizing a lot of my business within the last 3 years, I've had to figure a lot of this stuff out. So it's not like I had it all figured out 3 years ago. But what it means is I at least showed up every day like I have for the past 3 years of my 20 years of being an entrepreneur. But the last 3, I started digitizing all of my business, at least most of my business. So a lot of the stuff that I do as a consultant, as a coach, as an educator, I have online programs, I have courses, I have content, I'm on social media. And this plays into me creating valuable offers, because it's not like it used to be where you might get a referral from somebody, even though referrals still exist, or you meet somebody at a physical meeting or a networking event, and then y'all build a relationship, and at some point they buy something from you. We live in a different world today. We live in a digital world, and the digitization of society has continued to progress and move forward. And for those of us, if I'm talking about you, for those of us that are entrepreneurs, we want to run businesses, we want to be our own bosses, we got to learn to create valuable offers. So let me give you my 5 keys to creating valuable offers. So I'm going to just give you the keywords and then I'll explain each one, okay? So number 1, the keywords for the first key is assume and adopt. So I'm gonna give you the keywords, and again, if you want all of this content, if you want more of this content, like, you just got to reach out to me so we can get you plugged into our online training program or our coaching program, our 1-year mentorship program. So the first key to creating valuable offers is assume and adopt. What do you mean by assume and adopt? Well, number 1, you must assume that nobody knows you, or assume that they knew you but forgot you. This is what you have to do when you're trying to create valuable offers. So again, you got a business, you got an idea, you got a product or service that you're putting together, and now you're trying to figure out, how can I sell it? How can I find customers and clients to do business with me? Well, the keys to creating a valuable offer begins with you assuming nobody don't know you. I always tell my clients this. I'm on social media every day. I have a live show that I host Monday through Friday, like today. I do videos, I do reels, I do shorts, I do stories, I do TikTok. As a matter of fact, my son, even though he's not physically here in our office anymore, he used to be here in the office because he moved back to South Florida, but my son is still a full-time employee for our company, and he is remote, but all he does all day, every day, and he don't just work 5 days a week, he like me, he works 7 days a week. All he does is social media, content creation. He managed my social media accounts, even though I'm still off and on a lot of those platforms. But my son put videos, pictures, all types of content all day, every day. And I do it on my end. So my point is, why we do it so much, I don't think we're doing it enough. I think we need to do it more. I would like to have 5 or 6 people on my content creation team. I would like to have 5 or 6 people on my marketing team. I would like to have more people doing more social media, doing more marketing and more organic and paid advertising. You know why? Because I'm assuming Don't nobody know you, bruh. And the people who knew you forgot about you. So that's how you assume. Now, what do you mean by adopt, if that's a key to creating valuable offers? Well, you have to adopt to solving problems and over delivering. That's what you got to adopt to. So that means you have to see everybody's problems as an opportunity for you to solve them, especially in business. I'm not telling you just to adopt people's problems for nothing, especially if they don't apply to your business. But if it's people in your space, if you figured out what your perfect client profile is, if you have an idea who you need to be targeting, then you need to solve their problems. Like for me, my perfect client profile is someone who wants to start a business, or someone who just started a business like a LLC, and they might be a solopreneur, self-employee, and they're trying to figure out how to structure it with the right systems and the right processes. That's a perfect client for me. Like a lot of my clients, they probably have a job, a full-time job, and they're working their business on the side, and they're either trying to start it legally the right way, or they're doing it as a side hustle and they want to legitimize it, or they already have it set up but they don't have any systems and processes. So I know what my perfect client is. So that means I have to adopt to solving their problems. How do I solve their problems? Well, I have courses to show them how to put these systems together. I have workshops. I have tutorial videos. I coach them to show them step by step what you need to do to get your holding company set up, what you need to do to get your infrastructure set up, what you need to do to get your systems and your processes set up. And then I work with them throughout the course of my program. So that's me adopting to solving problems and over delivering. So now I'm going to over deliver. Like for example, this weekend, I'm hosting on Saturday, December 3rd, a 2-hour web class. It's a free web class. All you have to do is RSVP. You're gonna get onboarded to our platform, and then Saturday you just sign in. You click the live link, and then you come on, and I'm going to be teaching you for 2 hours on some of the most sophisticated wealth building strategies on the planet, holding companies in creative tax strategies. But I'm doing it for free. I'm over delivering. Now, do I want you to buy a product from me? Of course. Do I want you to join one of my programs? Absolutely. Why wouldn't I? Why would I want to give you information and not want you to be a part of my program and my community when I know this information can change the trajectory of your business and your finances? Come on, I'm definitely down for that. But again, I'm over delivering, because it's not a guarantee that you come to a free web class and that you're going to buy something, but it's a guarantee that if you come, you're going to learn something. You're going to leave with something, whether you buy something from me or not. But I have to assume, don't nobody know me. I have to assume the people who knew me forgot about me, and I got to adopt the mindset of solving problems and over delivering. Okay? Key number 2, I'm giving you these keys to creating valuable offers. Key number 2 is, these are the key words: position and proposal. I really wish everybody that watches my videos on social media, I wish you could be a part of my mentorship program. Every Monday, like today, at 7:00 p.m. Eastern, I host a weekly coaching call, and I have clients from all over the United States. Most of them are outside of Atlanta. They come from all walks of life and all places, but they come on this live call. And I take 30 to 45 minutes and I do a deep dive on subjects and topics like this. And then we have a Q&A, we get interaction, we get feedback, we hear success stories. Like, I'm committed to helping people become millionaires. I want everybody to be financially successful, including my staff. Everybody around me, I want to push them to succeed, and I want to push them to be great. So let's get back to the second key to creating valuable offers: position and proposal. So what do you mean about position and proposal? Well, position means you've got to be positioned properly in your business in such a way that you can become the beast, like the expert, the master in your space. Like, that's what I'm working on. I'm working on becoming like the beast and the expert and the master in the space of business consulting and coaching when it comes to holding companies, creative tax strategies, systems, and processes. I'm trying to become like the best in that space because I want everybody to associate holding companies, creative tax strategies, systems, and processes with me. So that means I got to position myself as such. I have to show up. I have to be clear on what I know. I got to communicate this information. And guess what? If you take a look at most of my content on social media, I got over 2,200 videos on YouTube. Just start watching a lot of my videos, and what you're going to see is, oh, the guy know what he's talking about. He can't just be copying and pasting this information. Well, I want to position myself. You got to position yourself as an expert in your marketplace, okay? And you got to give people an opportunity to buy something. This is where the proposal comes in at. So you can't just be posting stuff on social media all the time and you ain't never giving me no call to action. You ain't never challenging me to buy nothing. You ain't never giving me a number to text or to call. You ain't never giving me a call to action to DM you or to inbox you. You gotta give people an opportunity to buy something. And if you're not confident in giving people an opportunity to buy something, it may be because you're not confident in yourself, you're not confident in your products and services, or you just don't know what you're doing and you're unwilling to hire a coach or a consultant to help you so you could be successful. See, I'm that person. I'm the consultant and the coach that people gonna hire because they want to be better in business and they don't know the things that somebody like me know. But guess what? I gotta hire people. It's things that I don't know that I got to hire people to help me know so I can get better at what I do. This is just the way it is. It's like the food chain of business life. You always have to have people that you can pay to help you get further quicker. It's just the way it is. So number 2 is position and proposal. Key number 3. The third key to creating valuable offers is community. If this is not making sense to you, you just probably got to go back and rewatch it a few times. So the third key to creating valuable offers is community and scarcity. What do you mean community and scarcity? Well, when I say community, what I'm saying is your message needs to be clear so it can separate you from others. Your message needs to be clear. Like for me, I'm a man of God. I'm a preacher. I've been an entrepreneur for 20 years, full time, but I also been a full-time preacher for 22 years. I started preaching full time, like 100% ordained full-time minister in the year 2000. I didn't start my entrepreneurship journey officially until 2002. So I've been a preacher, an ordained minister longer than I've been an entrepreneur. But guess what? Both of them for me work hand in hand. So when you get me in business, you also get the minister, whether you accept me as a minister or not. Well, guess what? When somebody gets me as the minister outside of business, they still get the entrepreneur. They still get the millionaire mogul, whether they accept me or not. So I got people that I do business with that don't agree with me in ministry. I got people that I do ministry with that don't agree with me in business. So what? I don't care. My message is going to separate me from everybody so that the people who want to connect with me and be a part of the community that I have, they understand who I am and where I am. I'm not trying to compromise and water that down and dilute it to appease somebody who don't agree with me theologically or professionally. That's their problem. And you got to be willing to do the same doggone thing, because this is an offer. I'm offering me. And so when somebody gets me, they're going to get Ramonepreston, the entrepreneur. They're going to get Ramonepreston, the prophet. They're going to get the apostle. They're going to get the business owner. They're going to get the real estate guy. They're going to get the business consultant. They're going to get the hood figure. You get it all, whether you want it or not. And if you don't want it or you can't take it, either you decide what you want, because I'm bringing you everything. I'm going to bring you the whole bag, and I'm going to say, you pick and choose what you want, but you ain't going to change my bag. You get it. Whether you eat it or not, it's kind of like a buffet. If you go to a buffet, you ain't got to eat everything at the buffet, but they not finna move the buffet just because you don't want to eat everything. You pick and choose what you want, or you just don't come back to the buffet. It is what it is. But you got to be the same way. So community is about you having a message that clearly separates you from others. Now, scarcity is really about you addressing pain points and really having an opinion. In other words, when you understand scarcity in creating a valuable offer, you're not giving people all this space and this wiggle room, to decide next year when they're going to purchase your products or when they're going to do business with you. No, you're going to do business with me now, or you ain't going to do business with me at all, or at some point you will, but that's not what I want to talk to you about. It's like today is the day. I'm not waiting for tomorrow. I'm going to do it today. And I'm going to voice my opinion about what I believe and what I don't believe. So that's scarcity, because a lot of people who try to create valuable offers, they don't separate themselves. They ain't got no community, and it ain't no scarcity. It's kind of like, well, if you come around to wanting to do business with me, you got to push it. You gotta hit the gas on this thing. You can't be giving people all this because ain't nobody giving you the wiggle room. How many offers did you see in your email or on TV or on the radio or on the internet? How many offers did you see for Black Friday? And how many times did you hear people say, you gotta buy it today? You gotta buy this Black Friday offer today. It ain't gonna be available Monday. And guess what? Today is Monday, Cyber Monday, and they got a whole new offer. And then when today ends, it's going to be a new offer next week. But they're willing to give you offers, and they're willing to create some level of scarcity because we need help. See, we as consumers, we as buyers, we need help and assistance. This is where your sales process and your ability to walk people through that process plays a very, very important role. Okay, so those are my first three. Let me give you my last two, and then we're gonna go. I hope you're getting some value out of what I'm sharing with you. I hope you are. I mean, it's like I'm talking about creating valuable offers. Number 4, the fourth valuable offer is about education and distribution. Education and distribution. Offer number 4. So this is the fourth key to creating a valuable offer. Education and distribution. So what do I mean by education and distribution? Well, you need to see your business as an educational institution and as a distribution center. So your business needs to be set up as an educational institution. It has to be set up this way. In today's world, you're going to come off and come out much better if you can educate people through your business. So it doesn't matter what product or service you provide. I mean, you could be selling glasses, okay? You could be selling glasses, you could be selling telephones, you could be selling clothes, you could be selling hats, you could be selling dopio shots. It don't matter what you're selling. Whatever you're selling, if you're running education as an institution through your business, you're going to be more valuable. Okay, you're going to be more valuable. I always tell my clients this, that you have to have an educational institutional division in your business. You got to always be thinking about, how can I educate my customer? How can I educate my client? How can I educate my staff? How can I train them? How can I provide the right information and education to them so they can get better at the things we're doing to give other people a better experience, okay? And distribution is about you becoming a distribution center. Well, guess what? You ain't gonna become no distribution center or no educational institution if you don't have content, if you don't have classes, if you don't have programs, if you don't have a database. Like you need all this stuff. You got to have this stuff. I don't care what kind of business you got. You could be cutting grass for a living. Guess what you need to have as a grass cutter? You need to have content for cutting grass. You need to have classes for cutting grass. You need to have programs for cutting grass. You need to have a database on all the grass cutting you got. Whatever you've done, whatever connections you have, because you want to be an educational institution and you want to be a distribution center. All right. Now here's the final key. Here's the final key to creating valuable offers. The final key is mode and mindset. Mode and mindset. So number one, your mode has to be to communicate to the marketplace what the end result is. So for example, if you are selling glasses, right? You can't just always talk about how nice the glass is. You get what I'm saying? And this is like something you got to learn. It's a skill set you got to learn. I'm still learning. Like me and my team, we train every day on sales. I still do a lot of training on marketing. I'm trying to learn this stuff every day. But I'm giving you what I've learned and what I know is working for me. If it ain't working for me, I ain't going to talk about it because I'm not even interested in something that ain't working for me. So the mode is you have to get into the mode of communicating to the market, communicating to the public what the end result is. What is the end result? What is the end result? So the end result could be status. The end result could be recognition. So if you selling those glasses, just for example, the end result probably not going to be, oh, you got a nice pair of glasses. The end result may be, oh, you're going to get a lot of compliments. If somebody see you wearing Gucci glasses, they're going to be like, oh, where you get them from? I ain't seen them before. Or if you're wearing a certain designer hat or whatever, you really buying into the end result. So when you buy designer items, right, you're not just really buying the shirt, because you can go to Target and buy a shirt or Amazon, right? You're buying the end result. Because if you got a shirt on and it says Gucci or Louis or Dolce & Gabbana, or if it says Balenciaga, you know you're going to get, what's the end result? The end result is people going to be looking at you. Right? People are going to be looking at you. So you're buying into the end result. And that's the mode you as an entrepreneur have to be in. But you also have to promote a certain mindset. You have to promote a certain mindset. See, we have to understand as entrepreneurs, it's our job to bring people into a mode and a mindset of abundance, a mode and a mindset of increase and overflow and more, because most people who are consumers, they get into this mindset of it's not enough, I can't do it, it's not the right time, I don't have enough money. So we automatically start going through these internal objections and these things that make us not do it. So when you walk into a store, you know you want certain things, right? But when you start looking at prices, your mode and your mindset says, yeah, I ain't gonna do that as a consumer. But if you were selling that product, if you don't have a better mode and mindset, you probably wouldn't even be able to sell it because you don't have the mode and the mindset. So those are my 5 keys to creating valuable offers. So as I said, I'm going to give you a valuable offer today because I really want you to learn a lot of these sophisticated wealth building strategies and principles for your business. And I don't want you to wait. I've been saying this for the past couple weeks. Every year around this time, business owners who are making money, who are really successful, most likely they have already talked to their tax strategists, their CPAs, their accountants, their legal team, because what most successful business owners and wealthy investors and companies are doing right now is they are forecasting into 2023. So they're already trying to look at seeing, okay, how much is my tax liability going to be? They want to know, what is my tax liability for 2023? Now, why do they want to know this? They want to know this because in 2022, they want to take as much money as they can and spend it on things that lower this liability while increase their profitability. They want to increase their profitability. See that? And they want to decrease their tax liability. How are they going to do this? Well, one of the first ways that they're going to do this is by making sure they have the right infrastructure. This is why I teach so much on, right here, the holding company. I teach a lot about this because this is one of those infrastructures that can help you build wealth. When you have your business infrastructure set up the right way, when you have a holding company, your parent company, you got divisions and subsidiaries, it makes it easier for you to play that game of lowering your tax liability, increasing your profitability. At some point, you're gonna have to do it if you're making a lot of money. I guarantee you're gonna have to do it at some point, or you're gonna hire somebody that's gonna tell you, hey, we gotta do this at some point. Okay? And then the second thing that you have to learn is creative tax strategies. And really, creative tax strategies are tied to your bookkeeping, your financial accounting for your business, how you run your QuickBooks or your financial management system, how you track your income and expenses, how you track your free cash flow. All that plays into creative tax strategies. So again, if you know you need to learn these sophisticated principles and strategies for your business before this year ends, I'm offering you a free web class. I want you to join me this Saturday at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern to 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern. For 2 hours, I'm going to be in front of this board. I'm going to have my studio up and running, and I'm going to take 2 hours and I'm going to be teaching you on holding companies and creative tax strategies, okay? And I'll be answering your questions in the chat, and I'm really gonna give you whatever it is that you need so that you can move forward and succeed. And I'm also offering, between now and Saturday, I'm also offering 2 courses, one on holding companies and the other one on creative tax strategies. So if you would like to have access to the courses before Saturday, so that when you get to the web class Saturday, you would have already went through a couple video modules. You may have certain questions on your mind you need to get answered. And if you already got a business and you just don't have your financial books in place, or maybe your structure is not organized and you don't know if it's put together the right way, I'll answer those questions for you. I told you I'm gonna help solve your problems and I'm gonna over deliver. That was the first key I talked about today for creating valuable offers. That first key is what? I'm going to adopt the mentality that I can help solve your problem, and I'm going to over deliver to make that happen. So if you would like to take me up on the quote unquote offer for the free web class, and maybe the offer for the 2 courses that we want to give to you leading up to this web class, all you have to do is text the word offer to me right now. Text this word to me right now. The number is 404-478-7213. You can text the word offer to me right now, and my team and I will reach back out to you in just a moment or two. We're live right here in the office today. It's Millionaire Monday, Cyber Monday, November the 28th. We'll be here all day, but you need to respond now and text the word offer to this number, because we want to do 2 things. We want to, number one, we want to RSVP you. We want to sign you up and register you for the free web class this Saturday for 2 hours. I want you to take 2 hours to spend with me, and I promise you that you're going to leave that web class with a lot of information about holding companies and creative tax strategies. Like, you're probably going to be blown away. If you've never joined me for a free class, or you've never taken an hour or 2 to spend with me, you're going to be blown away. So that's the first thing we want to do. When you text this word offer, we'll reach back out to you so that we can confirm you're going to show up. We want to get you registered, RSVP'd. It's free. And then we want to discuss with you the 2 courses that we have available, just in case you would like access to those 2 courses. So maybe you want to watch some videos and learn how to do these things so that by Saturday you might have 3 or 4 questions, maybe 5 or 6 questions, maybe 10 questions that you know you need answered for your business, for your finances. I want you to succeed. So don't hesitate. Just text OFFER to 404-478-7213. I appreciate you joining the show today. Do me one last favor before you text this number and leave this platform. Please put in the comment section what your biggest takeaway was, or what did you hear today that was like, boom, you was like, oh my God, that's it. I would love to know what your biggest takeaway was from today's show. Just put it in the comments. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. I'm so grateful to have an amazing community of people who support the Ramonepreston Show, who always engage us. We get so much feedback from so many of you. We get questions, we get takeaways, we get texts and emails and inboxes and DMs. I'm just thankful and grateful. I'm appreciative that my team and I can bring valuable content to you to really help you properly start, structure, and scale your business and your income streams. I'll be back here tomorrow, Tuesday, 12 o'clock noon Eastern, same place, same time on the Ramonepreston Show. So have an amazing rest of today on this Millionaire Monday, this Cyber Monday. And if for some reason, if you are participating in Cyber Monday, that means if you on your phone or on your computer and you out there trying to spend a little money, make sure you spend some of that money on your brain. Spend some of it on your mindset. Spend some of it on skill sets that can help you become more successful so that money won't be a problem. If you pay the price now, you'll pay any price later. I love you. Appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow right here on the Ramonepreston